What's up, Double M's?
Double M's, what's up? It's your boy Keyz.
And I'm Mandy.
Man, look at my eyes. I'm tired.
We've had a busy day today.
Yeah, busy, but it was well. We enjoyed each other.
And very
company.
productive. Yeah, very productive.
It was a good day. Day's topic.
How we handle arguments.
Yes.
Well, I would say the first thing we do, sometimes it can become a little heated because everybody argues. That's just part of relationships. You know, people have disagreements. But when they do get too heated, we do tend to separate. Like, you know, he'll go off one way, I'll go off another way, just to give ourselves time to cool off and revisit the issue, but revisit the issue respectfully toward one another.
I'm that one chip challenge. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm going straight to the gym. I'm the one chip challenge.
Keyz doesn't like to argue, y'all. He don't like to argue. I mean, it's not that I love it, but I'm very passionate about the things that concern me.
Who can tell me what I said in the first video? Can y'all tell me that? Tell me what I said in the first video, and you may win a prize.
Doesn't like to argue. Women, we're passionate about the things that bother us, and we like to get it out right then and there. And sometimes men don't communicate, or they don't process their thoughts the way we do. Well, I know they don't.
Passionate about arguing?
Not arguing, passionate about
my
the
bad.
issue at hand.
Passionate about arguing.
Whatever. That's not true. That's not true. You know, sometimes you wanna make sure that you come across respectfully, and when you feel like your partner's not getting it, or you're being met with resistance from what you perceive it to be, you tend to get upset, and then you start elevating your voice. Nobody's heard, and then somebody walks out the room. I ain't hearing this. I ain't listening to this, and then you get even more frustrated. So sometimes you have to take a step back and say, you know what? Like, look here, let's both go in our corners, time out, and then we'll come back and talk about it later.
Sometimes I could say that works, but then other times that's not gonna work. Leaving off or going into your respectable corners, because the other person could perceive that you're running from the situation,
yes.
or you're not wanting to communicate the situation, but that's not the case. All you're trying to do is to get away, you know, focus on the situation, come back so you can clearly handle the situation rightly, so both of you can get your point across and everything can be handled effectively, and you both can move on with the situation.
Whatever, rightly. Where do you get this rightly mess from?
And it
Handle
can
it
be
rightly, making up words. Get out of here.
It could be taken care of.
Get out of
for
here.
Real, but being for real, man, you know, arguments gonna happen. Cause ain't nothing wrong with getting upset.
No, it's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
a part. That's a part of being a human.
Yeah, human, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But it's how you get upset. That's gonna be the problem, or how things is gonna, the situation is gonna turn out either positive or it's gonna get even more heated. So.
And then it's important to listen to one another. It's important to actually hear what the other person is saying. Not always come with a defense. I ain't did nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. No, listen to the person and hear exactly what they're saying. And I'm talking on both ends, because I'm guilty of it too. You know, sometimes I just want my point to get across, and that is it. You need to change. You need to do this. You need to do that. But we need to do some self-reflecting too.
Yeah.
What about you that needs to change?
But when you saying hearing, we ain't talking about trying to figure things out and read people's minds.
Just listening, hearing what they got to say. Being able to communicate and listen to one another. Not always feeling like you're the problem in this relationship. I'm not the problem, but you're the problem. No. You know, you never gonna get nowhere like that. Whatever. If anything, you create these problems. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put you on blast. Getting on my nerves. Getting on my nerves. He on my last one. He tapped in something, y'all. I'm about to get it.
Back in the day, Arsenio Hall had those moments, things that make you say,
Whatever. You gonna start fronting on me. That's what you gonna do.
But in all, she's correct. You gotta get your head in a better space, better place, so you can effectively communicate.
Right.
All right. That's the only way things are going to be moved on, because if you hold it in, you're gonna erupt like a volcano, and then other things are gonna evolve from that. Probably things from the past that haven't been brought up, that you've been saving. Oh, remember
got that
when
one
you
in the
did?
bag, ready to use it, ready to use it on you.
Remember when you did that? So, communicate, get those things out so they can be,
and also not
taken care of.
blaming. If every argument ends with you blaming the other person, but you're never taking any responsibility for your part and your role and why the relationship is either failing or why it's at a standstill in certain areas, then you're never going to get anywhere, because nobody want to feel like they're the only screw up in this relationship. Wow, I'm the only one messing up. I'm the only one that's the problem. Come on, look at the things you do. See, if we keep going back and forth and tit for tat, we never gonna get nowhere.
Or somebody saying, then what do I do? Now you got to, now we writing things down now. What we doing? That's not gonna work.
No, it's not gonna work.
So you gotta
keeping score and things like
yeah,
that. You can't play. It's not a competition. It's not a competition, because it's one relationship, and we both supposed to care about each other and care about the relationship. Then we both need to be trying to find out a resolution in order to fix the issue.
So look, ladies, there is no winners and losers
Whatever. Ladies, men, like he said in that last video.
Handle that.
Pop us out the head. That's what he need right now. That's what he need right now.
Working on how to take care of that
head.
situation and do it effectively and love each other as you're doing it, and and keep things going
Shade.
and moving in a positive manner.
Shade.
So, no winners, no losers.
When you're asking somebody to change, you have to also be willing to change too, because there's things about you that can be worked on and things about you that can be changed. You aren't perfect. So therefore, if you're always expecting them to change, but you're never expecting yourself to change, then you're going to always have problems, because I was doing that. Like, I'll be sitting here coming at him and, oh, you need to change, you need to do this, do that. But, the things about myself that weren't right, I didn't want to change. I didn't want to work on me, but I wanted to keep on like a little gnat at him about he need to change. But while you're telling somebody that, they want to see that you care enough to change too. So it has to be both of you guys involved in the change. You can't just be one-sided.
Yeah, everybody got red buttons that say don't push.
Yeah.
But hey, it's up to you to do what it takes, not to let them push that red button, or break that glass case where it say, only break for emergency purposes. Well, there is no emergency purposes in that situation. The glass should never handle the situation
Respectfully.
positively and respectfully. That's true.
And just make sure that when you do come up with a plan, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. When you make an agreement to make a change, start working on it every day by doing it. Don't just, okay, because the argument's over now, I'm going back to my old ways. Because guess what? The argument is going to come again because there has been no change.
Yeah.
So therefore, both people need to be working towards the agreement that you've come to so that everything can get better.
So effective ways, fellas, for you to know that you meeting some of the changes or the goals or the results that you get you a calendar or get you a journal. Or get you some type of composition book that you can write things down that you're getting these things taken care of, and you're making little notes. Yeah, I'm making some progress here. Focus on one task at a time, not 2 and 3 and 4, because something is not gonna get taken care of.
You're gonna forget something.
And it's only gonna create, more problems. So,
For example, if you haven't been taking out the trash on a regular basis, okay, every morning or when I get off work or every evening before I go to bed, I'm gonna make sure I check the trash. Things like that. Okay, if I see dishes in the sink, right then I'm gonna go ahead and wash them up real quick to be a help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just easy.
It's little things.
Easy.
It's little things. Little things.
Minute stuff that we see.
That can help each other. Yeah.
Or loved ones argue about, because those are the easy things in our book. But majority of the time, when you're having little elevated conversations with your spouse, it's usually about little small things that can quickly be taken care of
and resolved.
It's never about big major things, because those things need to be taken care of. That's if your spouse we don't have
proclaim nobody's marriage in a relationship now.
Spouse taking mortgage money or rent money, going out gambling and all that kind of stuff, and then knowing it's that time to pay the mortgage or something like that. Yeah, you got some problems on your hands. So and y'all really need to get some counseling.
And those kind of issues usually have been ongoing for a long time. That ain't something that just started. So but yeah, we're just talking about the small things to prevent arguments and to kind of like make sure both people on the same page. Like I said, it's all about knowing your strengths and your weaknesses. Okay,
That's
right.
Right.
If you're better with the finances, then you take care of the bills. Just keep me in the loop of what's going on. Okay, if you're better at making sure certain things get taken care of in the household, or taking care of the car, or different things like that, or making sure you go to the grocery store and get the groceries because you have more availability in your work schedule than mine, then you take care of those things. We just work together as a team, and we just go week by week. Sometimes the duties that I do, he do, and vice versa, because we help each other out, and we don't look at it as if I'm just responsible and you're just responsible for that. No, because we're both responsible for this relationship. Yep. So to prevent argument,
it's a joint task.
That's right, joint task and joint effort.
There is no one person that is responsible for a certain amount.
That's right.
We both are responsible for the relationship to work.
That's right.
If that's what you're aiming for, if you're looking for longevity in the relationship. So if you're not, then hey, each his own, more power to you, and blessings on your journey.
That's right.
But for those that are looking for longevity and want to do the death to your part and all that kind of stuff,
death to your part,
then this is for you. You find ways to keep it going in a positive manner. So that's all you're doing. If you love that particular person, then you're looking for ways to continue to love, support, and keep those things going.
You want to constantly feel like your relationship is renewing itself. Not things are getting old. We arguing all the time. We're unhappy. You want to constantly keep things going. So if it's time to make another adjustment or shift here and there, you do what you got to do to keep it fresh and to keep it going and to keep the arguments down. That's what it'll do. Keep them arguments down. Like them comments and hit that what subscribe button.
Yeah, because we finna get out of here.
Yeah, it's time to go to bed. We tired.
Yeah. We finna see if she gonna keep the arguments down.
I'm gonna keep the arguments down. You do what you told. You do what you told.
What time is it?
Do what you told to do.
What time is it? Time to keep the arguments down.
Get out of here. Bye. Get out of here. Bye. Bye, Double N.